top half of the second.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ball one. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
To 2-2 now.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Dave Winfield. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Right fielder, Dave.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. He'll throw down to first. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Now here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number two. Now at the plate, Coda Glover, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is. Here's Coco Crisp standing in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Center fielder.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Yu Darvish. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Hit slowly back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Digging in to try it again, Michael Vick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Winfield's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he lays off there 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Jacoby Ellsbury is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he misses low with it 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that
Third
one.
baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicky the Kid. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And now pitch on the way. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. They set the target in. And this finds the inside corner for strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
That's in there. 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
That smoked, but right into the shift. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Dave Winfield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. And into the box now, Yu Darvish. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Yu Darvish.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Grounded to first. Robinson has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chris Medlin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch hit on the ground to third, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Michael Vick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike and foul it off. Throw a strike and foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jackie
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Now at the plate, Chris Medlin. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, the kid. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting number 50.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Coco Crisp
stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Ramirez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. Here's a pop-up now. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nicky the Kid. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crisp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Yu
Leading off
Darvish.
with
He's
his
singled
upper.
in 2 trips to the plate
Catcher.
thus far.
Yu Darvish.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more. Grounded weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop number 7.
Digging in now, Jose Reyes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Mookie
Right
Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Victor
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. He finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ellsbury is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another shot now, Dave Winfield. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
First baseman Jackie Robinson.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Now in the box, Chris Medlin. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Anthony Rizzo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Anthony Rizzo.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Center fielder, number 2.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Jacoby Ellsbury is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Coming in is Coco, but this drops for a hit. Robinson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And a relay home. Now both runners are across. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. The tag, and he is out. Billy Wagner comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Michael Vick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready now, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Right side, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is stepping up to the plate. Carlos Correa. Roberto Ozuna enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching.
Hopped up.
Roberto Ozuna.
Under it is Rizzo. One away. Stepping into the box, Nicky the Kid. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball, 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2-0, here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped in the air back behind short. Reyes is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Dustin Pedroia.
He's set, and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Gwynn on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Coco Crisp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
ready for
Leading off
baseball.
for the Knights, center fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Now to the plate.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch now from Lincecum. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Nicky the Kid. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A 1-1 from Lincecum. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher Victor Martinez. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, left fielder
Tony Gwynn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. Gone! Here's Carlos Correa now.
batting sixth, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping into the box, Dave Winfield. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses inside 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Pollock on the run, and that retires the side. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Monsters, center fielder George Springer.
Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's set down 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ
Into the
LeMahieu.
windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in
time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting
Stepping
third,
up to the plate,
left
Charlie
fielder,
Blackmon. First cuts for
Charlie
him here with the bases
Blackmon.
open and 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson.
Leading
He'll
off for
start
Brooklyn.
things off now against
First
Tim
baseman,
Lincecum.
Jackie Robinson.
bounce towards the mound. This is foul for the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
LeMahieu backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in,
Oral
Hershiser, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, A.J.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas.
First baseman.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And Zimmerman has a base hit. In now, Gary Sanchez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And a step off. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again. Nicky the Kid. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. A quick out number 1. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And he's safe. coming to the plate, and this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Zach Duke is going to come on to pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded back up the middle. A tag for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. Into the box now. Zach Duke. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Zach Duke.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in, Dave Winfield. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dave Winfield.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
A.J. Pollock.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wynn is there. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A base hit in his first trip. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wynn has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Orel Hershiser. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, it's a rough at bat right here. Not picking up the ball very well. He's late on the fastball, and he's early on the off speed. Ooh, tough place to be.
Now another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Number 2.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Ellsbury.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Zach Duke.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Winfield's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Nicky the Kid. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the
Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The catcher number 41.
Leadoff man
Victor
retired
Martinez.
now for the switch hitting catcher Victor Martinez. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Chopped at the plate. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Tony Gwynn. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Duke has a play, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, George.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings. And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends. That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
The payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Pollock sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31.
Riding in once again, Dave Winfield. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Softly hit out toward short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Jackie Robinson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pollock is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Oral Hershiser. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at 2nd. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Again, he sends it out of play. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman.
Shoots this one over to first. Robinson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th. Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Drew Clark.
Now pinch hitting, Drew Clark.
This is on the ground over to first. Robinson is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. But this is speared by the first baseman. Throw to second is by him and on into left field. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The catcher, number
from
41.
the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Victor
now
Martinez.
a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Striding in, George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa comes up with it. And a rather easy first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Blackmon.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Tony Gwynn.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. On the ground softly towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Striding into the box, Dave Winfield. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. It's late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Jackie Robinson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Coming to the plate now, Oral Hershiser. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. J.D. Martinez will start to lose. Up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2. Matt Bush takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and
now pitching.
ninth inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the all-star Jonathan Papelbon. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1-2. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Third baseman, number 11.
First pitch on its way. Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winfield giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Nightmares and the Knights. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Nightmares, left fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And on one pitch, he's retired. Into the box now, Anthony Mateo. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up. Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
So we got him looking there. Anthony Mateo goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Knights, center fielder.
And that misses for ball one.
Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Nicky the Kid.
Third, second baseman.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Standing in, Carlos Correa. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
First baseman, Chris
Hit hard back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth,
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting set.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Carlos Correa. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready now, Dave Winfield. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Beltran giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Jackie Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping into the box, Felix Hernandez. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. 1 there, on to first, a double play. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back, still going back. Gone! Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Beltran will make the catch, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Quinn is after it. He's got it 1 away. In now, Zach Greinke.
The pitcher, number 21.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Greinke.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. The kid is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least 1 more batter.
The batter, number 5.
Riding in once again, Anthony Mateo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-2 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. He's pitching him with the respect of the...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. The kid is there for it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicky the Kid. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation. This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackmon going back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony Gwynn, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Lifted the other way to left center. Blackmon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Digging in.
Number 21, Zach Greinke.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss at a sinker. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carlos
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Striding in, Dave Winfield. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Mateo is there. No problem here. One away. So stepping in.
Now batting, first baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Greinke over to first. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a...
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the... Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Grounded to short. A throw to the plate. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Number 2, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Greinke comes set. 1-0 on its way. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder, Charlie.
This is on the ground over to first. Robinson is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Mateo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jose Ramirez.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Into the box 24. Now, Nicky the Kid.
Nicky the Kid.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Ready once again.
Victor Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Knocks run in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting,
Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter.
At the plate, and we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground. The kid from the outfield grass. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And there he goes towards second. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Dave Winfield. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Dave
well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Carter Capps takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready once again, Felix Hernandez. Hitting for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So striding in, Carter Capps. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Robinson, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Mateo. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gwynn has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And now this is bobbled out in center. In now, Nicky the Kid. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second.
The kid.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throwing to second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. He's running towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. The tag, and he is out at second. One 0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Line drive to left.
Tony.
And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Roberto Osuna.
Carlos Correa. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Carlos Correa is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So stepping in, Dave Winfield, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And he is out at the plate on a great throw by Beltran. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will get a chance with the runner in scoring position here. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
J.D. Martinez is into the on-deck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slide.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Freddie Freeman is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now the pitch.
Your attention, please.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
No, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Quinn has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Winfield's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Jacoby Ellsbury. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. We expect a good 3-inning battle royale contest between the Warriors and the Knights. Philadelphia looks to fend off elimination. Next. Here's Carlos Correa now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Warriors, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today it'll be 3-inning battle royale baseball between the Knights and the Ballers. Hollywood looks to fend off elimination. Next. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Knights, shortstop, Jose Altuve.
And a step off. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Should be a good 3-inning battle royale matchup today between the Knights and the Killers. Carolina will try to stay alive. Next on the show. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Brooklyn, shortstop, Jose Altuve.
This is line to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach. Goes on.